Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Hey, this is EAJ-Man from Autopsy Live and the Skype Pirates. When I want to make it look like I don't give a shit about sports, I tune into Sports World Radio with Jeff Escow.
Jeff Escow.
Doing about time. Doing about time. Got myself a problem.
from San Diego. It's Sports World Radio. You've never heard a sports show like this. Oh, no, you haven't.
Oh, blow me.
You got it.
Holy fucking shit.
What in the hell is your major malfunction?
Can't believe that goddamn son of a bitch did that fucking crap.
Don't give me any of your shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Those are your hosts, Jeff Escow and Sean Mann. Remember, those who can't play sports, talk about it. These two tell it like it is. Tune into Sports World Radio for the fastest hour of sports of your life. So here they are, the douchebags of sports themselves, Jeff Escow and Sean Mann.
Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to Sports World Radio. Glad everybody could be with us today. We got a jam-packed show for you guys. Going to have lots and lots of fun going on here on Sports World Radio. So much to do. I'm just checking my volumes here, making sure everything is okay. We'll get going here. We'll get all the particulars out of the way, and then we'll get on with the show. I am the host, Jeff Escow. You can listen to us each and every Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. on the East, 3 p.m. on the West. And if you live in the mountains,
who really knows? Who really cares? And I don't know. Let's have a great show.
Look, he's starting off with a bang already, kids. Sean Mann, the update man, starting off with a bang already. We'll get him in here in just a minute. Like I said, we're going to get all the particulars out of the way. You can listen to us each and every day, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m., like I said, SportsWorldRadio.com. You can also hang out in our chat room each and every day when we do the show over at Spreaker. That's Spreaker, Spreaker.com. If you don't have an account, get yourself a free account. Sign up today. Come and listen to us. When you get yourself a free account, just type in Sports World Radio at the top of the screen. The show will show up at the bottom of your screen. The bubble all the way over to the right. Click it, and you will be in the chat room chatting away. If you don't want to go through all that crap and you got Skype, then you can Skype us and ask your questions at Sports World Radio Show. You can Skype us at Sports World Radio Show and ask your questions there. Or you can ask your questions on our Facebook page at facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio. Facebook.com/SportsWorldRadio over on our Facebook page. Like our Facebook page over there. Follow us on Twitter as well at twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. That's twitter.com/SportsWorldRadio. Don't forget that we got a contest going on. We're looking for a new intro. 60 seconds long, no curse words. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann must be in the intro. 60 seconds long, no curse words. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann must be in the intro. And don't forget to sign up for Sports World Radio Sports Shorts. That's right. Listen to every single conversation we have during the commercial breaks. I'm recording them all. We got our membership up and running. Head on over to sportsworldradio.com/sport shorts. That's sportsworldradio.com/sport shorts. Become a member today and listen to all the conversations we have during the commercial breaks. Sometimes the commercial breaks are better than the show. So come on over and sign up today at sportsworldradio.com/sport shorts. With all that being said, what do you say, hey, we bring in that co-host of ours, Sean Mann, the update man. What's going on there, you rat bastard?
I'm doing good, Jeff, and welcome everybody to Sports World Radio on the 15th of July, 2015. It's 6:07 p.m. on the East Coast, which makes it 3:07 p.m. on the West. For you people in the mountain, we don't care. Figure that out. And for you people in the Central, figure that out for yourself, too.
Hey, Shaba, I got your email. I will get into it over the weekend, I promise. I'm a little busy right now. I'll get into it over the weekend. I don't think I put July up, so that's why it looks like it's June in there. So I'll get to it over the weekend, I promise, for you, pal.
Weather right now is about 82 degrees. It's kind of been a cool day, kind of warm today, that typical summer weather. How are you, Jeff? And I think you told me you got a special guest right there with you, huh?
82 degrees? What
yeah.
kind of crap is that?
Hey, it's been cool the whole week. I like it like that, and that's the way to be.
Well, yeah, I remember last week, and it was like in the 90s and 100 over there. Huh?
90s and 100s. Remind my days of living in the land of misery, too. Where misery for Jeff in Missouri and misery, too, for me living in Kansas when it was so hot with all the humidity.
Well, I just turned off the air conditioner before we went on the air, so if that tells you anything, you know me. I always got the air conditioner on. It's kind of nice out. It's probably about 80, 85 degrees out here, and with a slight breeze here where I live out in El Cajon. Yeah, sitting in my studio with me today is my nephew. He hasn't been on the show in freaking years. My little buddy, my little nephew ain't so little no more. Ronnie, what's up, buddy?
What's up, everybody?
Hello there, Ronnie. How are you?
Good, how are you, Sean?
Not bad at all. What's up?
Nothing, hanging with my uncle.
Cool.
He's a Cowboys fan. He's lucky I'm letting him in the goddamn studio.
Shabba says it's 92 degrees down there in Vicksburg, Mississippi.
92 degrees in Vicksburg. Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder, hey, Mr. Producer Boy, Josh Lopez, what's it like there in Chicago? Miffy, London, what's it like there?
The windy city and out in London.
Yeah, so Sean, what do we got for our first topic of the day?
Okay, first story of the day. Get ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan's Dick Ablazing came out and said today on Twitter, Josh told me this too, that Tony Romo is a top 5 quarterback. He agrees with the Fox Sports article, and he's a top 5 quarterback.
Ryan's Dick is blazing, did it again?
Yes, he said that, and he loves the article, and he says and the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl this year.
Okay, first of all, I got my nephew in here with me, who's a big Cowboys fan. Big Cowboys fan. In fact, he's really happy that Dez Bryant signed today. He's ecstatic there. Go suck an egg. Okay? And when you were saying that, I was looking at him. Okay? And he's still shaking his head no. So what does that tell you? He doesn't even believe that Tony Romo's a top 5 quarterback. What does that tell you? And
James
he's a Cowboys
Brizzelli
fan.
And Ryan's Dick Ablazing?
Right?
I don't think he's top 5 at all.
See? See that? He doesn't think he's a top 5. I'm trying to find that freaking article.
That story?
Yeah, I
See if you can
saved
find
it
that.
so Ronnie can see it, and I can't freaking find it. Oh, here it is, right there.
Oh, okay. All right.
found
There
it.
you go.
I found it. I have it right here. Look, number 5.
No.
Look at that. Okay, you know who he's got behind? You know who he's got in front of him?
Who?
Okay, Peyton Manning's behind him,
Number
and Eli
6.
Manning's behind
Okay, well,
him.
that one's right. Eli Manning should be behind him.
Look who's number 10. Matt Ryan's number 10. Phillip Rivers is number 9. Ben Roethlisberger's number 8. Eli's number 7.
That one's right.
Oh, shut up. How can that be right when Tony? How can that be right when Tony Romo doesn't have any Super Bowls, has 2 playoff wins? He's got 2 Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVP, and more playoff wins.
They're going by just last year. And just by last year.
Last year, that's wrong. You don't go by last year. You go by the career.
That should be.
You go by the career. This is wrong.
He should be 2.
Wrong.
He should
Wrong.
Not, that is wrong.
He should be not number 5.
Not at all.
Wrong. Wrong. Russell
Because
Wilson's number
according
4.
to
I think
James
that's right.
Brizzelli, the Fox Sports writer who came
Right.
out with the story last week on Thursday's show that we talked about, Ronnie, and when your uncle blew a gasket because he was upset about it, according to Brizzelli, Tony Romo has thrown 28 touchdown passes the last few seasons, so he deserves to be on that top 10 list, and he's clutch in the fourth quarter.
Well, he is clutch in the fourth quarter.
No,
but
he's
not
clutching.
Not clutch enough in the whole game.
Let me ask you a quick. Clutch in the fourth quarter when? Last year? Woo, that makes a career. Let me tell you. Well, how long has he been in the league?
He's been in there since 2004 when
Thank
they
you
drafted.
very
When he
much.
was like what, undrafted? I
Yeah,
think?
but he didn't. Right, but he didn't play until like 2006 full time. So we'll give him that. Okay.
That's when he took
Okay,
over for
right.
Drew Bledsoe.
Okay, so 2006. He's been the starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys since 2006. Okay, and he has
shit yet.
2 playoff wins.
Yeah, no.
2.
He's not top
Yes.
5.
He's not even in the top 10. He's not even in the top 15.
No, he's top 15.
He's
top
not
10.
even in the top 20.
Okay. He's better than Carson Palmer, is what they're saying.
Well, Carson Palmer's not even on this list.
He doesn't deserve to be.
No, you're correct. You're absolutely correct.
I don't think he deserves to be top 5.
I don't even think he deserves to be in the top 10.
I do.
I don't even think he deserves to be in the top 15, Tony Romo.
Ronnie, no.
In fact,
Tony
I don't
Romo's
even
not
think
even close to being clutch.
Tony Romo doesn't even deserve to be in the top 20.
What is your problem?
I can name 20 quarterbacks better than him.
Ronnie,
Career-wise.
Look what we've seen from years past.
Career.
with
I'm not
Romo.
talking.
Failing in the month of December.
That's
2 playoff wins and not being clutch, and then Cowboy fans are all upset because they can't get it done in the clutch.
I wanted a new quarterback last year, but no
I'm
one
not.
believed me.
I'm not talking last season. I'm talking career. Since Tony Romo has been in the league,
Nothing.
Nothing. He shouldn't even be in the top 20.
And
Nothing.
Ronnie, buddy, Jeff and I did some research on Friday on Wikipedia comparing Eli Manning's playoff stats to Tony Romo's playoff stats, and if you go there, you won't find very
There's no
much
playoff stats for Tony
stats
Romo.
with Tony Romo.
He doesn't have any.
That's right, because
They get lucky when he plays in the playoffs.
so how do you put him in the top 5? How do you put him in the top 10?
I mean,
How do you put him in
that's
the who
my
are the
quarterback.
who are the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL? It doesn't say in 2014.
It does not say career either.
But it doesn't say
It says
2014.
NFL right today.
Right
NFL.
today? He is not a top 10 quarterback right today. No way in hell. Not even close.
It's somebody's
what Josh
opinion,
says
though.
To you,
That-
Ronnie.
well, this-
Romo is not even a top 5 or 10 player on his team or his division.
That is very true.
Okay? This James Brazili is a
He's wrong.
schmuck.
He's wrong.
He's a schmuck.
He is wrong.
That's what he is. He's a damn idiot.
Romo not even a top 5 player on his team. Ha ha, that's what Josh
He's
says.
not.
And Josh goes 2 playoff wins, LMFAO. That's
yeah,
funny.
2 playoff wins in freaking 6 years. In almost 10 years. In almost 2 playoff wins in almost 10 years. Yeah, that's a good quarterback. That's the quarterback of the future for the Dallas Cowboys.
it's not.
Way to go, Jerry
According
Jones,
to
you
Jerry
jackass.
Jones.
Man, he is so wrong.
Way to go, Jerry Jones.
Russell Wilson has more playoff wins than him. And
You
he's
get-
been in the league
And
3
a Super
years.
Bowl, and
Yes.
the fact that Russell Wilson has not been in the league very, very long, unlike Tony Romo.
Yeah, I know. It's
He's not a top 20 quarterback. I don't care what anybody says.
And
Okay?
I have to tell you, Ronnie, Skip Bayless agrees with James Brazili of Fox Sports
That's
that
wrong.
Romo deserves to be a top 5 or even a top 3 quarterback.
How come I don't have Mr. Prezzelli on my show yet so I can rip him just like I'm ripping my nephew?
Josh tried. We had our conference call today, and he tried to get him on, but no response.
No response yet? Keep trying, Josh. Don't stop. Get this stupid ass on my show.
You really got a bone to pick with them.
I'm going to tell him, too. I want you to go listen to the 715 show where I have a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan in studio with me who agrees with us that this schmuck is wrong. Right?
and he
Say
is.
it.
He
Say
is,
it.
He is wrong.
Thank you.
And what's your message to Ryan's Dick a-Blazing, Jeff?
You know what I like about this guy, Ryan's Dick is Blazing? Okay, this guy goes after you and Sean, you and Josh. He never comes after me because he knows better.
He would be afraid to take Jeff on.
I'm
probably.
the guy that got him fired from his job, and he attacks Sean and Josh and not me.
Ronnie, that's true. Josh and Ryan's Dick a-Blazing, they were going at it, and I came in there and dissing the Cavaliers, and he got all upset. I blocked him because I was just so tired of his childish crap. He doesn't know anything about sports. Josh, it's true.
I got the guy fired from his job in Chicago, and he takes it out on those two. He doesn't take it out on me. He knows better.
Yeah,
He knows better because he'll know what happened right on the airways. Ryan's Dick is Blazing. And that's
But he
not
loves
even
the
his
Fox
name, but that's
Sports
what we
article,
call
and he
him.
says, this year, ladies and gentlemen, even on the tweet, the Cowboys are winning the Super Bowl this year. You watch.
They're not.
See, look, I would put Joe Flacco in that list before I would put freaking
I would
Tony Romo.
He has a Super Bowl win. I would too.
Okay.
Joe Flacco, and even
Where's
Jeff, you
Drew
just said, where
Brees?
was Drew Brees on the list? There was no sign
Where's
of
exactly?
Drew
Where's
Brees.
Drew Brees?
Yeah, that list is wrong.
That guy's an idiot.
Yeah. No, I get you on that one. He's.
Okay, as long as and this is a Cowboy fan sitting right here next to me.
It sure is.
How about them apples right there, you rat bastards?
On another part of this Cowboy story that we have today, Jeff and Sean Mann, which is me, got tagged by Mr. Smokin' Ronnie because he was happy that Des Bryant signed a 5-year, $70 million contract, and Smokin' Ronnie says this is the year, baby, that the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. Beware of the silver and blue.
That's who he's talking about. I did too. But see, there's a secret between what happens to me and what happens to you. See? You see that right there?
Yeah.
What does that say, Ronnie?
Add to timeline?
Right. It doesn't go on my timeline unless I actually add it. So I don't see it. So anything that Smokin' Ronnie posts or Mike Sains posts, look, what does that say, Ronnie?
Add to timeline.
Right. It doesn't go on my timeline because I have to actually approve their crap. So I never see their stuff on my timeline. So post all you want, Smokin' Ronnie. Post all you want, Michael Sains. Guess what? It never goes on my timeline, so scratch my ass.
I can't believe they think the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Not only that, this schmuck right here, this guy right here, Smokin' Ronnie. Okay? Okay? This schmuck right here, he's a barbecue connoisseur.
Oh,
Makes
is this
his
guy
own
you're telling me about?
Makes his own sauce, does his ribs. This schmuck right here says that they're going to go 16-0 and win the Super Bowl.
Have a perfect season, Ronnie. What do you say to that?
This moron right here.
Moron. It's not going to happen.
Okay, this guy right here says, made a bet with me. Okay?
Oh, man.
Says they're going to go 16. I said they're not going 16-0 and not winning the Super Bowl. So when they don't go 16-0, when they lose their first game of the year, and when they're not in the Super Bowl, I want your ass out here cooking the ribs and the barbecue sauce and the ribs for my Super Bowl, Sports World Radio Super Bowl party because you opened up your mouth.
And it just turns out, Ronnie, the Cowboys open up the season against who on Sunday Night Football on NBC September 13th
First loss of the season
against
for the
Giants.
Cowboys.
Jeff's piece of shit team.
First loss for the Cowboys this year. It's going to be awesome.
It's not going to be a loss.
It's going to be first loss of the season for the Cowboys. It's going to be. Look at this schmuck.
Michael Sainz messages me and he says, tell Esco, how does it feel that the Cowboys beat them the last 2 years, 4 straight times, 2013 and 2014?
It doesn't matter because, you know what? It doesn't matter. How does it feel not to have a Super Bowl win in the last 20 years?
Hey.
Huh? How does it feel? Huh, Michael? How does it feel? It doesn't feel too good, does it? So sit there and shut up.
Shabba adds, Jeff, I can already taste those ribs.
See,
Me
Shabba's
too.
coming. We're going to have all the fans out here.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be great. We're going to do a live show with all the fans around. It's going to be awesome. We're going to get Sean out here. We're going to get Josh out here. It's going to be great.
I'm going to try and come out here.
That's right. Ronnie's going to try and come out here because he knows the Cowboys ain't going to be in the Super Bowl.
No.
See, he even just said it, didn't he?
They're not.
Yes.
See? He says they're not.
As long as Tony Romo is our quarterback, we will never be in the Super Bowl.
See? And that's coming from a Cowboys fan. So, hey, well, Josh, we got to get you in at the bottom of the hour then to do it.
And you know what's funny is that all these experts from that channel and even on sports radio stations say, watch out, people, the Cowboys are back. The Cowboys are back because they had a 12-4 season and won a playoff game last year.
Big playoff game.
Big deal.
One playoff game doesn't mean anything. You got to win 2 at least for the Cowboys.
Hey, Tony Romo, you had a good season last year. Guess what? One good season does not make an NFL quarterback.
Ronnie, I'm wondering, are you over the misery of Des Bryant and the incomplete pass at Green Bay? I think I was thinking about you that day.
I gave up. I turned off my TV once I saw that happen.
Look at Dr. Dr. Miss says, you know what's funny? Is hearing a Cowboys fan ripping Tony Romo.
It happens all the time where I come from.
Well, you know what? We haven't had Nick on in a while either. We should get that rat bastard on. He's a Cowboys fan. He rips Tony Romo, too, because he knows also.
Just wait till Jerry Jones comes out with his another big prediction saying this is the year that the Dallas Cowboys will get to the playoffs and win a Super Bowl and bring a championship.
He says it every year. Keep saying it because every year you say it, you jinx him.
every time he says it.
Right?
And did you ever notice how every time the Cowboys even blow a lead, and I know, Ronnie, that's got to be stressful, when they blow a lead, how that channel and Jeff knows where I'm coming with this.
We're on
and
that
the
channel
NFL
right now.
Network focuses on the Dallas Cowboys and why they lost and blew a game and blew the lead.
They do it every year.
We're on that channel right now for the ESPYs. Dumbass ESPYs. There's no sports on? What the hell's going on
Yeah,
here?
ESPY Awards start tonight.
Yeah, screw the ESPYs. Right up the ass.
Maybe Skippy is going to be there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he is going to be there, but who needs to see his ugly face? Hey, Ronnie, tell me what you said yesterday when you said you tried to watch First Take.
I watched it for 10 seconds, said I didn't like his voice, and I changed the channel.
He's talking about Skippy. How about that?
And Ronnie, I feel bad for our producer. Josh has to get up every morning and watch First Take, and it's just his statements are so dumb and stupid.
Another year passes by, and Mr. Jones continues to go downhill. Pete Rose will be in the Hall of Fame before the Cowgirls win a Super Bowl.
That's probably true. I'm a Cincinnati Reds fan, too. So that helps me out, too.
Shabba goes, that channel only cares about the Jets, Giants, Eagles, Patriots, and Cowboys, like reciting your vowel schools.
Well, you know why? Because they're in.
Funny.
You know why? Because they're in that division. That's where they're at. They're in Connecticut, so they're in the East. The Jets, the Patriots. They're in that area, so that's why they talk about those teams a lot.
Yeah.
Why they talk about the Cowboys? I don't know.
Because they all want to see Dallas win. If not, they're going to be having a lot of what ifs or why couldn't they get it done here? Why couldn't this or that?
I don't know. Where's your ice cream at?
It's up there.
Oh, it's going to be melting away.
Yeah,
Did you finish
probably.
it?
No.
Oh, you can eat it during the show.
Look what Josh says. East Coast bias.
Well, they are because they're on the East Coast. I kind of find it funny.
And Ronnie, I have to say this too. Not only we have to switch from one sport to the next.
Well, I kind of find it funny that the ESPN is an East Coast thing and having the ESPYs on in L.A. What the hell?
Mm-hmm. Oh, they got to bring the actors and actresses and all those celebrities there to go see the sports stars.
Why can't you have the freaking ESPYs in New York at Madison Square Garden, you humps? You're an East Coast freaking company, and you have the freaking ESPYs in L.A. You're a bunch of freaking morons. Does that make any sense?
No.
Dumbasses.
And Ronnie, they also focus on the Cleveland Cavaliers for the NBA.
I don't care about them.
Nobody does, except Cleveland and that channel.
Hey, you know something? You know something? They started their freaking whatchamacallit.
I forget what it's called.
Their SB donations, you know, for the Jimmy V Foundation.
Yeah.
Okay? They started their Jimmy V Foundation. I'm going to tell you something. They got some freaking killer stuff that they're giving away. Stephen A. Smith, and I laughed my ass off at this one, and I said I would never bet on this one or put a bid up for this one. Stephen A. Smith is going to take you. I'm going to wait till take you to an NBA basketball game and sit in his suite. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Who the hell wants to go to a Cleveland Cavaliers game and sit in his suite? The hell kind of crap is that?
I don't know.
Not me. I'll tell you something. You know, I was saying to myself, if I had money wasn't an object, I would buy that just to go there. So if on the off chance I miss LeBron James, so I can rip him.
And then Cleveland
then
fans
I
will
would
say, "Stop it, Mr. Eskow. You're hurting our feelings."
I would spend. You want to know something? I would spend the whole 3 hours while I'm in the box with Stephen A. Asking him, how can you stand spending time with Skip Bayless? How can you do a show just spending the whole time grilling him about Skip Bayless? Just grilling him the whole time about Skip Bayless. That's what I would be doing right now. They got a whole bunch of kick-ass stuff, man. I'm telling you.
I'll just go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and say that. All right, I've seen Cleveland, been to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and just Amscrane, take my flight home.
And Skip Bayless.
Hey, you can go to First Take you can go hang out with the First Take Stephen A. Smith and Skip Bayless at the NBA All-Star Game for $5,200.
Oh, 5,200.
You want to know something?
It's not worth it.
If money wasn't an object, if I was a billionaire or even a couple of million, I would buy everything that I wanted, and I would go to Skip Bayless and I would rip him a new one.
28 minutes after the hour on the 15th of July. Look what Josh says. And Josh and I always have our conference calls, Jeff and Ronnie. Derek Williams' profile from Yahoo Sports has not yet changed.
Okay, I haven't showed Ronnie this. I think Ronnie needs to see this. This is pretty funny, Ronnie. There was a report that the New York Knicks signed, what's his face? Where I have to find it
Derek
on mine.
Williams.
Yeah, I know, but I have to find it on mine. Derek Williams right there. Watch this, Ronnie. You're going to like this.
Oh, no.
This is impressive. Look, Derek Williams agrees to 2 years with the New York Knicks. Derek Williams is headed to New York looking for another chance. They're talking basketball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, scratch my ass. Way to go, freaking Yahoo Sports.
Yeah, maybe Yahoo's like, we don't know how to fix this. Jeff,
that.
can you help us out? Ronnie, we don't know how to fix this.
Oh my God.
Look at that right there, Derek Williams. I didn't know wide receiver Derek Williams from Pittsburgh stopped playing in the NFL. Is now playing for the New York Knicks. Did you know that?
I should have said something to Wes about that because I did mention him on that tag.
He probably quit the Pittsburgh because he couldn't get a pass.
Well, look, he hasn't played since 2010.
Exactly.
He's retired from the NFL to go play the NBA.
It's whatever makes you money, man.
Note, we got to go to our first commercial break.
How crazy is that? Is that nuts or what?
That's nuts.
All right, you're listening to Jeff Escow, Shaw Man on
Sports World Radio.
We'll be right back.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby. Instead, I pay one low monthly rate that gives me a beautiful lobby that impresses my clients, a friendly receptionist, a fully furnished office, a place to meet, and a place to brainstorm with my fellow New Way to Workers. We wonder why more people don't realize that the new way to work is the best way to work. I come here because I want to, not because I have to. I am the new way to work, and I'd like you to join me.
Start now and get 1 month free. Call 1-800-OFFICES or visit regis.com/TV.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Shaw Man, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. All right, so now joining us like he does each and every day here on Sports World Radio for the very well-known Skippy Bayless Bash Hour is our good friend, producer, and program director of this Rat Bastard Sports Show here, Josh Lopez. What's up there, you hump?
What's up, you freaking humps?
How are
How's
you?
it going?
See, I beat you to the punch this time. I knew you were going to say that.
33 minutes after the hour. Hello there, Josh Lopez on the 15th of July. Hey, Josh, Derek Williams must be having a great time signing that 2-year deal with the Knicks on bad journalism.
Yeah, before you know it, a player from the Arizona Cardinals are going to be on the Utah Jazz.
I don't get why they haven't changed it yet.
Because they don't need it.
Laziness. I mean, it's not like anything special is going on. We have baseball. That's it.
Ronnie, are you there? Are you still laughing?
I'm here, man. I'm here.
Speaking of baseball, did any of you schmucks watch the All-Star game last night?
No.
Nope.
Hey, I got 3 no's. Nobody watched any of it?
No.
Nope.
None of it?
Nope.
None of it?
No.
Because of how stupid it is that whoever wins the All-Star game,
Okay,
somebody gets home field advantage.
Okay, hold on a
Apparently
second.
It's going to American League
Hold
representative.
on a second. Not even the beginning, before they even played the game?
Okay, I watched that.
No, I was getting ready for my radio show this morning.
The standing ovation for Pete Rose was good, though.
That's
I'll give you
Okay,
that.
Sean, did you see the Pete Rose stuff?
Yeah, I saw that he got a big standing O and he came out there.
Okay, so you at least saw that, right?
Yes, I did.
He came out with Joe Morgan. He came out with Johnny Bench.
And Barry Larkin.
And no, but then
he came out again.
Yeah.
With
Yeah, and then he came, and then they brought out the 4 guys, which I thought was really cool. Drysdale, Bench, Mays, and Aaron.
Yep.
That was freaking awesome. I thought that was really cool. They did. I liked their pre-show. It was pretty cool because they did all. Did you see them doing all the 4 guys for each team? That was pretty cool.
Yeah, and then once the game started, I turned it off.
Yeah, I didn't watch the game.
No.
I saw whatchamacallit hit a home run.
Trout.
I saw Trout hit the home run, and I went click.
Yep. I was done.
Andrew McCutcheon went yard last night for the National League, and the American League prevails 6-3. So, congratulations to whoever the American League representatives. You'll have home field advantage if you're a division or a wild card.
Home field advantage. Yeah, screw you, American League. You just got screwed by the National League, and the team that. And the team that and the guy that won the freaking thing is probably not even going to be in the World Series. Nope. Way to go. Dumbasses. I hate that.
You can blame Bud Selig for that. His stupid
I hate
rule.
that. I hate that. I can't.
He put that
stand
in 2002. I remember that.
I can't stand that. Check this out. See all this right here?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking over at the ESPN auction day, the SB Day auction that they got, right? I'm looking at some stuff that they got. Look at that.
Why would you have anything of Lakers? Who would buy that?
Be the Lakers' honorary team captain. Watch warm-ups.
Who would want to watch the Lakers anything?
Portland Trailblazer game tickets. Woohoo!
Oh, since they lost LaMarcus Aldridge, who would go to that?
There you go. Get an NBA Chicago Bulls game tickets and Derrick Rose signed jersey.
When he's healthy.
There you go. There you go, Sean. Josh. Josh is from Chicago. He lives in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Josh is a Chicago guy. Let's see what they got.
And, of course, the weather seemed to be nice, Jeff. There wasn't any thunderstorms or rain, according to Jason Stark, because he thought thunderstorms were going to come a few days ago.
They got one thing.
One thing for soccer.
And it's Chicago.
Chicago Fire
Chicago
game
Fire.
tickets. Game tickets, pregame field access.
I'm not
and
flying to Chicago to go to see
No,
them.
they probably fly you there.
I'm still not going to go there to see them.
Yeah, $511. Get the hell out of here. Sucker left Petunia.
I don't know, Myth. Who would ever want to buy anything associated with the LA Lakers? Good question.
I asked that.
Okay, what do you say we get? What do you say we get going? What that rat bastard
yes!
here for?
Ronnie, Jeff, Josh, ladies and gentlemen, 37 minutes after the hour, it's the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. Josh, what's the Skippy brought to you by?
The Flipper. Go to flipperflipper.com. Never ever have to Flipper touch your toilet seat again. It's a Flipper. It's at flipperflipper.com. We have a lot of quotes today about Des Bryant since he signed a 5-year, $70 million contract to remain with the Dallas Cowgirls.
Sure we do.
I have said on the record on my Facebook page earlier today that Des Bryant's not worth $70 million. Hell, he's not even worth $20 million. But here's what Skip Bayless had to say.
Oh, no.
Here we go. Capital letters. Yes, Jerry gets it done. Des will be a very happy camper. This deal could just be super. Ooh, Super Bowl?
Super terrible.
Not Super Bowl.
Come on,
He's a
Josh,
good player.
Jeff, and Ronnie. Skippy believes that the Cowboys are on the verge of winning a Super Bowl, and this is the year.
Super terrible.
Well, speaking of that, Skippy Bayless said, throw up the X. Cowboys fans, this is the year.
This is not
You know that statement that I made when Manning went to Denver Broncos and I said that they will never win a Super Bowl as long as Manning's their quarterback?
Is that what you're saying about the Cowboys now?
Well, that's what you said.
I know.
And you're a Cowboys fan.
I know.
You said, as a Cowboys fan, my nephew Ronnie said that the Cowboys won't win a Super Bowl as long as Tony Romo is their quarterback.
Yes.
You know how like sometimes they'll have a picture
Does your father
of the
agree with
team,
you?
and they have like a big red X next to it?
Yeah,
that's what's going to be with the Cowboys because they're not even making it to the playoffs this year.
Then you know what's going to happen. Skippy, throughout the course of the season, will just change his mind, go with another team. Flip. Flop.
Yep. Skippy Bayless said that my Pittsburgh Pirates are out of roll.
All of a sudden, they're your Pittsburgh Pirates. What they win? 4 games in a row, and all of a sudden, they're your Pittsburgh Pirates? Scratch my ass.
Well, come on, Jeff. They just won 3 out of 4 against the Cardinals, and they're only a few games back, and Wes is a happy camper.
Yeah, but guess what happens? They started to go on the roll at the wrong time. You know why? Because it's All-Star break time, so when they come back, they're not going to be on that roll, and they're going to lose like 7, 8 games in a row and be done.
Yeah. Jeff, Ronnie, and Josh, we are family.
No, we're not.
No.
Skippy Bayless said that he could beat Bray Wyatt at Battleground. Jeff?
He can't even beat his own wife.
He can't beat anybody at anything.
He can't even beat the moderator on his first thing.
He can't. He can't even beat his own wife in a weightlifting competition or a running or in a jogging competition, let alone beat anybody in a wrestling match.
Skippy Bayless said that he should be added to Tough Enough.
He should be added to Tough Enough just so we can
kicked.
Exactly, just so we can watch him whine and bitch and moan and complain because you know what? That's all he does anyway.
See, Ronnie, this is what we put up with every day when we have to bash this SOB.
Skippy Bayless said that First Take should be on primetime television.
No.
No, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't even be on the air.
Exactly.
Well, come on, Jeff. You don't want to see it on ESPN Classics or ESPN News because that's where it's going to be if it's prime time.
I'm shocked that he's even on freaking ESPN too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skippy Bayless said that he and Stephen A. should replace Mike and Mike in the morning for radio.
No, get the hell out of here. What, are you kidding me?
Hey, would you call into that, Jeff?
Hey, Skip, you only do 2 hours. Mike and Mike, hey, Skip, you do 2 hours and you work 7 days in a row and you have to take a 3-week vacation. Those guys do 4 hours, 5 days a week. You can't handle that.
Nope.
Because, according to Skippy, he wanted to take a nice vacation from the NBA Finals because he was tired.
Oh, because he worked
you're tired.
He worked 8 days, 7, 8 days in a row.
4 wrestling shows tonight after this.
Schmuck. He worked 7, 8 days in a row. Oh, I'm tired. I need a break. I'm going to take 3 weeks off. Scratch my ass.
Skippy Bayless said that Cincinnati was a terrible host for this year's All-Star game.
I thought they did a fantastic job.
Yeah, he can go fuck himself. I love
Exactly.
Here's the way I look at it. He'll say the same thing by this time next year when when the All-Star game is in San Diego. Then he'll say,
not unless it's the same week as the ESPYs.
No, but Skippy will say something like, boy, what a crappy way to have an All-Star game in San Diego. Boring town, nothing to do.
I want his he's going to avoid coming here next year. You know that, don't you?
Yes, I can see it happening.
I know you hate the word if, Jeff, but what if the Super Bowl is in San Diego in a couple of years?
Oh, bring that bitch to me.
Ronnie and Jeff will go out looking for him.
Skip Bale said he wants to be on 60 Minutes. He would like to have a documentary done on him.
Why?
It would take 2 minutes.
Well, he's 63 years old. I think Skippy is saying that he wants to be recognized for his hard work.
I'll just
What
shut
hard
the
work?
TV off.
Well,
Heck with it.
Skip, when you actually do some hard work, maybe you'll get recognized for it.
Well, he believes that he's popular.
Because I know for a fact that your statements that you make, some of them are totally false. In fact, I'll prove it to you right now. You made a statement earlier on, Skip, saying that the Dallas Cowboys are playing the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 17, and then they're going to kick their ass. Well, I hate to tell you something, Skippy. All you had to do was check the schedule, and you would have known that the Dallas Cowboys don't play the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 17.
I looked that up, and we have that from a previous show, and I said, no, the Cowboys are not playing the Eagles on the last game of the season.
Okay, so with that being said, therefore your credibility just went out the window with a statement like that. So therefore you should never, ever be on prime time.
Hey, Ronnie, the autobiography of Skip Bayless on 60 Minutes.
Done by Jeff Escow.
Yeah, the moderator.
Moderated by Jeff Escow.
So Skip, why do you say my this, my that every time you make a statement?
Easy. Just go to the dictionary, look up word my, and then draw a picture of Skippy right next to it.
I'm gonna start the
terrible haircut.
I'm gonna start the biography off on 60 Minutes ago. This schmuck Skip Bayless was born in Oklahoma City, or wherever he was born, to his parents or whatever. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm starting it like this schmuck was born. This no-nonsense sports guy who doesn't know anything what he's talking about because he misrepresents himself every chance he gets. What's next, Josh? Josh, what's the next one?
Wait a minute, before we do that.
No, we have to go to the update.
Oh, we're going to do an update. Okay, let's run to a quick update. This update is brought to you by the Flipper. Head on over to flipperflipper.com and get your Flipper today and never, ever touch your toilet seat ever again. It's the Flipper, and it's at flipperflipper.com. Take it away, Josh Lopez, with the first update of the day.
Thank you, Jeff, Ronnie, and Sean, for letting me be on the show today. We got the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour continuing after this. This update is the Flipper. Go to flipperflipper.com for more information. This is the first of two updates from Sports World Radio here on a Wednesday, July 15, 2015. Right now it's 5:46 in Central, which makes it 6:46 in the East. If you live in the West, figure it out for yourself. Congrats go out to...
3:46.
Yeah. Anyway, the congratulations go out to Mike Trout and the American League All-Stars. They won last night 6-3. Mike Trout was the 2015 MVP, and he got a truck. So congrats go out to Mike Trout. Fun stat, in his first 4 bats of his career in All-Star games, he's had a triple, a double, a single, and a home run. So nice little fun fact for you guys. Baseball begins once again on Friday. The Cubs are in Atlanta. The White Sox are at home against the Kansas City Royals. Sean C. and the Red Sox will be taking on the Angels. Let's move on to the NFL. Lots of signings for a lot of receivers that are not worth the money they're giving. As you mentioned earlier, Des Bryant was signed to a 5-year, $70 million contract with the Cowboys. Demaryius Thomas signed the same contract, 5 years, $70 million with the Broncos. Other news today, the Kansas City Chiefs signed linebacker Justin Houston for 6 years, $101 million. And then finally, we have the New England Patriots re-signing kicker Stephen Gostkowski for a 4-year contract worth approximately $17.2 million. And came out today that Roger Goodell may not make his decision on Tom Brady's appeal until the end of July. This update has been brought to you by the Flipper. Go to flipperflipper.com. Never, ever have to touch your toilet seat again. It's the Flipper. Go to flipperflipper.com. More Sports World Radio after this.
Welcome to the Man Manual. Man comes with a multifunctional casing known as skin. It is remarkable. Warning, standard body wash can cause damage to man's skin. Maintain it properly with Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. It cleans man and protects skin from dryness. This will keep man's skin remarkable, even under extreme testing. Dove Men Plus Care Body Wash. Skin care built in. Also, freshen man's exterior with new Aqua Impact Body Wash.
Why does consultant Jerry Howell stay at La Quinta?
Can you come back tomorrow?
Because only with La Quinta can Jerry instant hold the room tonight using just his phone number. And then power down for tomorrow on his pillow top bed. And when Jerry's refreshed, you know what he does?
We need ideas, people. Think. Synergistic integration. Genius.
He thinks outside the box.
I'm going for it. No.
La Quinta Inns and Suites take care of you so you can take care of business. Instant hold your next stay on your smartphone at LQ.com.
La Quinta.
Hi, I'm Montel Williams. Most of you know me as a talk show host, but I'm also an author, actor, single father of 4, a fitness writer, avid snowboarder, and I'm also a medical marijuana patient. Like many of the million people who are living with multiple sclerosis, I'm in pain every single day. And sometimes my nerves are so raw that if you brushed up against me in an elevator, I'd scream. I can't sleep at night from the pain, and sometimes the spasms in my legs are so intense they will wake me up throughout the night. I've tried the strongest prescription medications available, and I'm going to tell you, they do not work. In fact, they leave me in a stupor, and most of the time, it's impossible to even live your life. Now, I've tried medical marijuana, and I'm going to tell you something, it works. If you'd like more information about medical marijuana, you can contact the Marijuana Policy Project at mpp.org or call 1-877-JOIN-MPP.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escow, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on SportsWorldRadio.com. All right, so we're in the middle of Skippy Bayless Bash Hour here. We got Josh Lopez joining us like he does every day to do Skippy Bayless. My nephew Ronnie sitting in the house with us. If you guys haven't signed up for Sports World Radio Sports Shorts yet, please do. The conversations that we're having while you guys are listening to commercials are freaking awesome. We were cracking up just a minute ago. Head on over to sportsworldradio.com/sport shorts and become a member today.
And you'll see soon our Beast of the East special where Jeff just let loose on Michael Cole and other people. Our 2-hour sports short buddy segment.
Yeah, we had a 2-hour. We were watching the Beast of the East in Tokyo on pay-per-view, and him and I were on Skype, and I was recording it. And that's when I found out about the article about the Pittsburgh player playing for the New York Knicks. And then you get my true reaction.
Yep. Oh, your reaction was bad, Jeff. Yeah. You were really upset with Yahoo. Still am.
Still am.
Yeah, I want to hear the reaction of Jeff after he actually heard the Fox Top 10 article.
Yeah,
oh, God.
You got my
reaction. A lot of
cool
stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff over there.
Yeah, Ronnie, number 5. Tony Romo on the top 5 there, huh?
Yeah.
Sure. Right. Okay, let's get back. That's what we did. Josh wanted to give me a rating of yeah or so Tony Romo got a.
And for Monday night football games, which have been crappy the last couple years there, Ronnie, and Thursday night football games. How about this one, Ronnie? In November, there will be the Texans at the Jaguars, and it's not going to be on CBS, and they'll move it to the NFL Network. And Jeff's like, woo! Thank goodness I don't have to watch that because I don't have NFL Network.
I don't have the NFL Network in the studio.
That's awful.
Back to Skippy Bayless Bash Hour.
Skippy Bale said that he's the face of ESPN, not Chris Berman.
Okay, whatever.
That is a really
stupid Lots of luck with that one. Yeah, that's why you're not on ESPN, but on ESPN2 because you're the face. That's right. That's why you're on the Lonely Bitch channel and he's on the Major channel.
That's why in all the years I've watched that channel, I have always enjoyed watching Chris Berman and Sunday NFL Countdown, and even back in the days when he used to do NFL Prime Time with Tom Jackson. I remember those days.
Skippy Bale said he's better than Phil Simms on commentary.
Okay, whatever.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of Phil Simms.
Yeah, Josh, you're not.
I know you're not, Josh. He's okay. I can
he's
live with him. I can live with or without him.
Well,
Josh,
would you rather listen to have Phil Simms bore you to tears or have fun laughing at how dumb Skip Bayless calls a football game?
I would rather listen to Phil Simms, because if I have to listen to freaking Skip Bayless for 3 hours, I think my ears would bleed.
Look at Myth. Bayless is not even the face of his own body, yet alone the face of an entire company.
That's a good one, Myth.
Myth said that.
That's a good one, Mythy. I like that.
That's great. Skippy Bayless said that here we go. I think that's the first my we did today. Anyway, Skippy Bayless said that my Dallas Mavericks will miss the playoffs.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, right, Skippy. Just like the time that you were not giving the Mavericks much credit since they beat your Miami Heat back in 2011. Don't say it in front of Mark Cuban. He'll kick your tail. Just like Chris Broussard in the relationship there.
Skippy Bayless said he would like to have a full month of First Take content in Cleveland before the NBA season starts.
Well, what's holding you up there, Skippy? Head on down to Cleveland since you admire it and you like to suck up to LeBum James.
What, you didn't do enough First Take in Cleveland during the NBA Finals?
Exactly. Or something for Johnny Manziel. Go suck up to him.
Well, you're going to love this. Skippy Bayless said that Cleveland's the best sports town when it comes to basketball.
The hell? Yeah, okay, whatever.
Right.
Whatever, dude. Sure.
Ronnie, what did you say?
Yeah, fucking right. I'm a damn Spurs fan. Oh, I hate it when he says that Cleveland's the best.
There's nothing to do in Cleveland except go to the freaking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, there's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Go to the lake.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, I'm going to spend
on the corner.
I'm going to spend my money and go to a game that Johnny Manziel ain't going to play in. Yeah, lots of luck on that.
And how about this, Ronnie? How about this? Texas A&M, when he was down there, he charged even college students money to have him go to like one of his autograph performances.
You're going to love this.
Yep. Yeah.
Skippy Bayless said that Johnny Manziel's autograph is worth $300.
Get the hell out of here.
$3? Is that what you said?
$300.
He's a former Heisman Trophy winner.
Did you say $3 or $300?
$300.
That's no.
It's not even worth $3.
No.
$300, Skippy?
It's not even worth 3 cents.
Get the hell out of here.
It's not worth 3 cents.
No, it's not.
Hey, you want to know something? You want to know something,
crowning?
Skip? Johnny Manziel's autograph is definitely worth more than yours.
Skippy Bayless said he'd like to take John Cena's U.S. Open Challenge this Monday.
Well, he can't even.
Can he even golf?
No, he's talking about wrestling.
About wrestling.
My
He
bad.
can't even learn how to golf either. What do you expect?
He thinks he's a big ass. He says.
Yeah, he said
take
he and Charles Barkley are the dynamic duo of golf.
Yeah, he says that they could beat Spieth and Woods.
How about
beat him by himself?
Both of them together.
Barkley Bayless against Escal for golf? I would just have my money on Jeff and Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff could destroy him by himself.
That's right.
Jeff's a golf instructor.
Yeah, I know he is. He taught me how to golf.
Skippy needs help anyway with that.
Skippy Bayless said, before you know, we'll have express editions of First Take.
Oh, great.
Because he wants to do a longer edition of First Take on radio than TV.
You know what? I don't even think you could hack doing that many hours for First Take.
Sean or Jeff, would you guys call into Skip Bayless' radio show?
Just a bash on him.
If they had if they were taking callers,
yeah,
and I happened to be up,
yeah.
Jeff says, "I'll pick up that phone."
Damn
Look
right,
what
I'll pick
Miss
up
says,
that phone.
I would not even pay 300 Iraqi.
Hey, see, the problem is with that is you got to get past the screener.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to come up with right.
I host a 3-hour radio show each Wednesday, and I'm screening the phone calls at the same time while hosting the show, and being a producer of a show, you see who's calling into your show and all that crap, and you just picture you calling into the show. You're like, "Hey, let me talk to Skip. I'm gonna rip him for who he is," and then you just start chuckling to yourself, and Skip is doing the show, and he doesn't even notice that you're calling in.
Well, see, the thing is, you can't say that to the screener because they won't put you through. So what you say,
a
lot of the times,
it would depend. No, it would depend who would it be though, because if I was screening the call and I was producing Skip's show, I would let you in.
Correct, but a lot of times they say, "What's your question?" So you got to have a question that's on topic that they're talking about, and then once you get on the air, change the goddamn question.
Well, you probably know when to call him when he's defending how great the Cowboys are, or when they're on a roll.
No, exactly, and I would call to say, "Yeah, I happen to agree with Skip on that. I like to talk to him on the air," and then as soon as they put you through. Skip, what are you, crazy? Get the hell out of here. You go after the guy. You're going to hear beep, 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 beep.
One more Skippy quote, Sean, before we wrap it up here. Skippy Bayless said that my New York Yankees better get on a roll starting the second half.
Not going to happen.
Not going to happen.
Not
Yankees
gonna happen.
suck, Skippy.
Just like the Boston Red Sox aren't getting on a roll in the second half.
Sure. Hit me with that. Oh, God.
I wish there was a Skippy quote about Boston yesterday that I could have used, but it's all good. But, yeah, that's a wrap for today's edition of Skippy Bayless Bashing Hour. Don't forget to sign our petition to get our own Jeff Escow in the debate with Skip Bayless.
That's right. I'm going to take on that little bitch.
And, Ronnie, what did you think of all these Skippy quotes?
They were awful. Just awful. I can't even stand the guy.
This is what we do. We bash the idiot.
Man, I got to join the show.
Hey, he could be Adrian now. He could be our Adrian, a representative in the chat room.
There you go.
Younger generation.
Adrian's all upset because he can't come back in the show because he lost a bet.
Yeah, some kid bet me, okay? Lost the bet, refused to shave his head, and so I blocked him. He can't come on the show no more.
Well, that's his fault.
That's right.
And before you know, he's going to try to come in here for NFL Real Talk.
No, well, he can't.
Never bet my uncle. He'll win.
Well, if you have a Spreaker account on your phone, you could. It's different for blocking an IP on your computer than on the phone.
I'll block his phone, too.
You can do that?
Yeah.
Top of the hour, we got to run to a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Listening to Jeff Escow, Showman Josh Lopez on
Sports World Radio.
You jackasses.
I had PTSD. Once I was back from Iraq, I was distant from everybody in my family.
We had a reunion of our unit, and you'd hear these spouses say, "Is your husband doing that? My husband's doing that too. I thought it was just us." And really understanding that, hey, this is a common experience.
I learned more to listen to what he was saying, and that made it easier for me to understand where his pain was coming from.
Warriors should know that resources are available. Learn more at realwarriors.net.
Every parent wants the safest and healthiest products for their family. That's why I created The Honest Company. I was just a concerned mom with a crazy dream. A wish that there was a company that I could rely on that did all of the hard work for me. I'm Jessica Alba, and The Honest Company was my dream.
LegalZoom has helped 1 million businesses successfully get started, including Jessica's. Launch your dream at LegalZoom today. Call us. We're here to help.
Confusion ever someone or have sudden you trouble had speaking, understanding?
Understanding trouble? Have you sudden have or speaking someone ever confusion?
Have you ever had sudden confusion, trouble speaking, or understanding someone?
It could be one of the 5 signs of stroke.
Sudden weakness or numbness of the face, arm, or leg.
Sudden trouble with vision in one or both eyes.
Suddenly having trouble walking or difficulty with balance.
Or a sudden intense headache that comes out of nowhere.
If you or someone you know has any of these symptoms, don't wait. Call 911 immediately. You could make a difference in someone's life, someone you love, maybe even your own.
It's late until, wait, don't too.
Don't wait until it's too late. Time lost is brain lost.
Find out more at powertoendstroke.org. Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Stroke Association, and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is Sky, and when I want to know what's going on in the wide world of sports, I tune to Sports World Radio.
Welcome back to Sports World Radio. Jeff Escal, Sean Mann, bringing you the fastest 2 hours of sports talk each and every Monday through Friday right here on Sports World Radio. It is Wednesday. It is the second hour. That must mean the hockey guru from Canada, eh? Ron Gallo. What's up, buddy?
Hey. How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you, pal?
Not too bad. I've been watching other sports other than hockey. The Pan Am Games are being played in Canada over in Toronto, and been checking that out. Canada is on a tear. Over 70 medals so far.
Canada is on a tear, huh?
You betcha.
Oh, God. You're probably the only one watching the Pan American Games, though.
Well, right now, what's on? You'll love this. It might end my run with you and your show when I tell you what I'm watching right now.
Oh, God. What are you watching?
Men's beach volleyball.
Oh, no, that's...
Men's beach volleyball. There you go, Jeff. What do you think?
It's better than watching First Take.
All right.
Or women's volleyball.
Watching women's volleyball. Listen, if he's watching men's volleyball, okay, but if he's watching women's volleyball, hey, more power to you.
There you go, yeah.
I might not make it for the show if the women's volleyball was on.
At least you're not watching women's soccer.
Hey.
What?
That's my stuff. I watched that. I watched the
Ronnie,
World
are you a
Cup.
soccer watcher? Do you watch the World Cup of soccer now?
I play soccer.
Yeah, he plays that gay sport.
Everything.
Not only does he play it, but he referees it.
Hey, man, that's some good money right there.
Ronnie, I'll just fall asleep with soccer.
We have a soccer referee on the show right now?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Let's hear this.
Yes, how ridiculous is that?
How is it that you don't hand out a red card for these dives?
Oh, I do. Don't worry.
I do.
I do. Don't worry.
Look what Shabba says. Ron, we hardly knew you.
That's awesome.
I can't believe it. A soccer expert. You know, Ronnie, if you want to watch a soccer game with me, you go right ahead. I'll just fall asleep. Tell me who wins.
There's some people that say that about basketball because, you know what? Basketball is a big sport. I'm not knocking it. But what? I'm okay with the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Yeah. Really, I am.
That's the best part of the game to watch.
That's all I tune in for.
It's all my dad watches nowadays anyway. The last two
and soccer, it's so tough to watch because you'll play the 90 minutes and then you've got the referee decides how long injury time is. There's no clock to say how long injury time is.
You know what I do?
Right.
You know what I do? If I want to take a nap, I'm putting soccer on the screen. I'll be sleeping in 2 minutes.
Man,
Jeff, I agree with that, and also NASCAR. I can just turn that on and boom, go right to sleep. Oh, who won? I forgot who won.
I agree with that NASCAR part.
So starting tonight at 1 o'clock in the morning, my time, 4 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, starts the Open Championship from St. Andrews. You know what? I hope I don't fall asleep in the studio watching that. Because watching golf on TV is really easy to fall asleep to.
Yeah, I know.
But that's like an Open. You got to watch it. Mm-hmm. I'm going to wake you up and make you watch it with me.
I'll be leaving in like 4 or 5 hours.
I know. So you better go to bed right after dinner tonight.
Oh.
I'm flying back to Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's
tomorrow.
going back to Oklahoma tomorrow morning. He's been here long enough. Get the hell out.
I've been here a week, and I haven't been. This is the first time I'm on the show in a week.
Whose fault is that?
Yours.
Not my fault.
Yes, it is.
Not my fault.
I've been here every day at 3 o'clock.
Not my fault. I was sick yesterday.
Yeah.
I was sick yesterday. I had my stomach pain, so
I was helping you out.
Yeah, I know. So that's why we didn't do the show yesterday. But where were you on Friday?
I was here.
No, you weren't here. Where were you? You were out with your mom.
Oh, that's awful.
Exactly.
That's
we didn't do the show Saturday and Sunday. Where were you on Monday?
I was
out
in
with
LA.
your mom. You were playing golf.
I was in LA.
So don't tell me you were here, you rat bastard.
I know. Hey.
See, I could fight with him all day long.
Yeah, we do.
Ron, you and I just sat back and we listened to Jeff and Ronnie go at it.
Okay, really quick.
There's nothing wrong with that. We knew this was coming, though, didn't we?
Really?
Yeah, we did. You and I had a conference call. We called it and saw it happening.
Really quick, I want to mention something. Really, really quick. I mentioned it on the break, and I want to mention it right now. Our good friend, ex-NFL football player Albert Hainsworth, who's been on the show many times, and will be back for an NFL season again with us, just had another baby. Baby Aiden. So congratulations to Albert Hainsworth and his fine woman, Brittany. Congratulations on the birth of your child.
Congrats there, buddy. And we'll hopefully get ready to see you in a couple months when NFL season comes up September 10th.
That's right. We'll talk to you soon, Albert. Congratulations once again. All right, so, Mr. Ron, what's going on? No hockey news too much, huh?
Not really. Free agency signings are still taking place. A couple of minor little transactions, but for the most part, yeah, it's kind of the dog days of summer, if you will, for NHL hockey right now, and hockey all the way around. By the way, the Stanley Cup is making its summer tour. All of the Chicago Blackhawks players and coaching staff get to take the Stanley Cup for a single day. The Chicago Blackhawks goaltending coach, Jimmy Waite, nice little touch. He took it to the children's wing of the hospital in his hometown of Sherbrooke, Quebec. So, as much as we see some fun stuff with the Cup, it's nice to see a couple of members of the Chicago Blackhawks also taking the whole process seriously and making sure that the young fans that are in the hospitals are getting an opportunity to see the Holy Grail as well.
Cool.
Yeah, because they realize it's going around. And in fact, with NHL, a lot of players are realizing that not too much time left, and it's time to get right back to work and start training because exhibition starts, I believe, September 19th or 20th.
Yeah, there's not much time, and I mean, for the most part, ice is in, schedules are set, and players are being signed, and certainly it's full steam ahead with the 15-16 NHL season. But right now it is, like I said, the dog days of summer. The rookies are in their team building prospects camps with their prospective teams. And there's a lot of hype coming out of some of these prospects camps. Lots of potential on display. And certainly what's going to happen, the faint of heart fans are going to be upset because certainly you can't have all of these prospects on opening day in the lineup, in the roster. So a lot of these young kids that are making a name for themselves during the rookie camps, they're going to just end up playing either American Hockey League, which is a pro hockey league in itself, or they're going to end up starting to play in the junior ranks. And here we're talking like the Western Hockey League and that kind of thing.
That's cool that they're trying to continue to keep that they make the activities fun for the hockey as the off season is in full swing up in Canada.
Oh, I mean, really, there is no break if you think about it. Hockey is a year-round sport in one sense or another. And I mean, speaking from a very personal perspective, I know this firsthand because, of course, the ice is in here in Prince George. There's players that are using the ice for off-season conditioning. People like myself are still working behind the scenes trying to get everything arranged for the arrival of the players, and we're talking like billet homes or things like that. This is at the junior level, but at the pro level, we're hearing rumors and speculation that different players expect to be on the trading block still and not with the team that they've played with last season and expecting trades. We're hearing every once in a while in the rumor mills that different players are selling their houses and getting ready for a move, and sure enough, some of them come true, and the next day or a couple of days later, the announcement is made and a player has been traded. It's funny because as I was just saying that, Jeff, made me think of the fact that that's how it is in Canada. Down in the United States, a lot of times you hear about all of these celebrity. What is Britney Spears doing? What is Taylor Swift doing? What are all of these musical celebrities and Hollywood actors and actresses doing? And that's the gossip mill. Here in Canada, the gossip mill always seems to be about a hockey player.
I can agree with that totally, that it's always about a hockey player and, like you said, a year-round thing. All right, Ron, here's a big story I wanted to get to you. You talk about tradings and more signings happen. How about this story? Ryan Kessler gets
6 years.
Yep, 6-year extension from the Ducks. Is this a good deal or a bad deal for the Ducks? Your take.
Well, it's a great deal for Ryan Kesler. I mean, this is a 6-year contract for a player that really was starting to show his age with the Vancouver Canucks a year ago when he was traded to Anaheim. And now he's on his way through to the 21-22 NHL season. Now, all of the terms haven't been disclosed, but it's reported that the deal is worth $41.25 million, or an average of just under $7 million a year for those 6 years. Ryan Kesler was entering a final year of a previous 6-year contract that started when he was with the Vancouver Canucks. So what's happened is the Anaheim Ducks have a lot of belief and a lot of faith in Kesler, so they didn't let him get to free agency at the end of next season. You'll remember last week I was talking about this, that different teams will do this when there's a year left in a contract. Instead of letting the player start sniffing around and finding out what free agency is going to be about, they go ahead and they lock him up for a couple of years. So if I'm to comment on whether this is a good deal for the Anaheim Ducks or not, I have to say that the Anaheim Ducks have thought this one through and believe that Ryan Kesler is still a player that they can count on for the next 6 years. And Kesler did quite well with the Anaheim Ducks here in the past season. So, I mean, time will tell, but I think that both sides are pretty happy. I think Anaheim stepped up to the plate and signed the check, and Ryan Kesler is now very confident and secure wearing the Ducks logo for the next 6 years.
Yeah, before we go to commercial break here, here's what Ryan Kesler adds. He goes, quote, "We all thought we deserved better. We want to win the Stanley Cup. Our team is young, and we have some really good pieces. We just need to put them all together. I'm just excited to be part of this group going forward."
Yeah, he went on to say, I mean, it's still a bitter pill, but he went on to say that they were one game away from going to the Stanley Cup final, and anything could have happened in that way.
And I can agree with what I believe it's Laura who's still there. Laura or Shep, they both would say the Ducks and the Blackhawks is the real finals last year. On that note, we got more NHL hockey talk with Ron Gallo coming up. We got to go to commercial break.
You're listening to Jeff Escow, Showman, and Ron Gallo on
Sports World Radio.
We'll be right back.
Did you know that just 30 minutes a day of physical activity can improve your health and decrease your risk of heart disease? For every hour of regular, vigorous exercise, you gain 2 hours of life expectancy. So start walking for yourself and for your heart. Start walking with your family. You'll feel better. Start walking in your community. You'll lead happier and healthier lives. Start walking. Start something. Join the movement today. For more information on the American Heart Association START program, visit startwalkingnow.org and start walking. Start something.
Storms move fast, so we use the best technology. That includes Bosch Icon wiper blades.
They're beam blades with memory tension springs and an aerodynamic design,
which means they fit the curve of the windshield. Bosch Icon wiper blades wiped our windshield clean and outlasted any other blade we've used. In my opinion, the Bosch Icon wiper blades are the best blades out there. Bosch Icon wiper blades, how storm chasers clear the way.
What kind of person gets to work in the sunshine instead of an office? This kind of person. I am the new way to work. I do have an office. I'm just not chained to it. It's a Regis office at one of the nicest addresses in the city. I don't have a lease, so I don't have to budget for stuff like phones, IT guys, and artwork for the lobby.